another edition of the Big Trail Show. Alyssa Orange, Mike Irwin joining me tonight. And Mike, can you believe 2 weeks from now, we're going to be talking about the Hogs game against Portland State that they played yesterday?
I can believe it. Do it now. Do it this week.
You ready? Man,
ready.
I feel like August has flown by. All right. Well, unfortunately, you know, we're going to have some unfortunate news. The guy behind the screen, on the screen, not for a good reason. Injuries are bound to happen, and senior wide receiver Deion Stewart tearing his ACL in the scrimmage. Arkansas suffering their second season-ending injury this year. Noah Gatlin out with an ACL injury as well. We've seen Stewart over the past 3 years at wide receiver, also in the kicking return game. 36 career games played, 14 starts, 57 catches for 616 total yards, just 3 touchdowns. And Mike, all of those coming in the 2017 season. News you never want to hear, but it's not necessarily the end of the world for the wide receivers.
Yeah, you lose that experience, and there's a number of, 4 or 5 of these guys have experience, but we got a lot of depth on this in this receiving core. And you've also got Jordan Jones out, another experienced guy for maybe a game or 2. But that's going to mean the younger guys like Traylon Burks, Trey Knox, TQ Jackson, Shamar Nash, they're good. They're going to get tested. And they'll get one tune-up game, and then they're going to be on the field at Ole Miss. And what's that going to be like? It'll be interesting.
Yeah, throwing these guys to the fire quickly. Moving on to the QB, the battle continues at fall camp. We're not any closer, Mike, to knowing who is going to be the starter, but officially we might unofficially have some inclination.
Well, on the surface, no. After Saturday's scrimmage, Chad Morris praised all of those quarterbacks, didn't seem to favor one over the other, but then when he took questions, things got more interesting.
On the quarterbacks, is it a deal where, you guys know probably here you're going to start and you're just not saying, or you still haven't really decided?
No, I have not. No, we got a lot of evaluating that we've done, and it just depends on what day you ask me on.
Lesson number 1 in reporting: if a direct question gets you nowhere, try another approach, like asking the head coach to name all the big plays in Saturday's scrimmage.
Traylon Burks had a touchdown pass from Nick Starkel. Busta Brown had an interception off Ben Hicks. Davion Warren had a touchdown pass from Nick Starkel. Jordan Jones, a touchdown pass from Nick Starkel.
And now we're getting somewhere. Looks like Starkel had the edge in this one, but why not ask a receiver about Starkel?
Starkel, Mr. Stress Man. Every see a started pass, he's like, he ain't got no neck.
No neck or not, it looks like the Hogs grad transfer from Texas A&M had himself a really good scrimmage, but officially the head coach's opinion on the quarterback situation has not changed.
We got a lot of other things we got to fret about. We're gonna get in there and we'll take a series of everything that matters leading up to the point and go, hey, look, this is where we're at right now, and we got to go with it. But I'll tell you this, it's going to take them all to win this year.
When he says that, when he says it's going to take them all, is he talking about John Stephen Jones? We saw that kid last year when he got in a game, he looked lost. So has he got that much better in a year? And I can't really say, Alyssa, because we're talking about the scrimmages and we haven't seen the scrimmages.
Yeah,
so
we don't know who John Stephen Jones is going up with. And, Mike, I've said this to you off camera, and I'm going to be honest. I'm tired of hearing about John Stephen Jones, and I understand we might see him in some predetermined plays throughout the season, but he is not going to be the starting quarterback, and I feel like the coaches are trying to give us to believe that there's a chance that that's going to happen.
Yeah, a lot of the fans, I won't say a lot of them, but some of them believe that. So, and is that right? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really a weird situation.
But for us trying to do our job, it is a little frustrating when we kind of know it's between Ben Hicks and Nick Starkel, and we just keep hearing about John Stephen Jones. All right, let's talk a little bit about some defensive guys, 2 guys who have impressed so far, stepping up at fall camp. Bumper Pool and Joe Fouché. These are 2 guys, Mike, that played as true freshmen a year ago. Fouché making an appearance in 9 games, had 1 start in the secondary with 11 tackles. And how about Bumper Pool stepping into the shoes of Dre Greenlaw when he was injured? He played in 10 games, had 4 starts. It's that experience that's paying off this second fall camp.
So much more comfortable. Even scrimmages, it's just when you're rolling with the ones, for like the whole spring and fall, it's not a shock factor. It's just playing football, being comfortable.
I was always physical. Like when they put me in the Razorback drill, the champion drill, I was always physical. I still have more room to go. This camp is going very well for me because, like I said, the speed has changed.
Yeah, how about Joe Fouché had an interception in Saturday's scrimmage. Monteric Brown also had an interception as well. It's really good to see these young guys as sophomores making big strides year 2.
Yeah, well, the way it's been described is you got a lot of young guys with a little bit of experience leading guys with no experience, but what they're not saying a lot about is there's a whole lot of talent there. So if you've got guys that played last year, you expect them with the talent to be a lot better this year. And then we're going to see, you know, a guy like Jalen Catalon, who's looked really good, true freshman in these camps, scrimmage situations. But now, again, I go back to that Ole Miss game, second week of the year. John Chavis has said he's not going to play his starters every down this time. So you got guys that like Catalon that may be in the game at Ole Miss, and what's he going to look like?
Yeah, looking forward to that big test just to see exactly what it's going to be like for Arkansas in SEC play. All right.